Pippa here, and today, since it is International Epilepsy Day, I thought I would make a little video about things that I wish I knew when I was diagnosed with epilepsy. So let's go on with it. The first thing that I wish I knew was that I wasn't the only person having the difficulty when I was diagnosed, that my parents, the medical professionals and my friends would also have difficulties. So that's the first thing that I wish I knew. The next thing that I wish I knew is that there was actually a charity out there for people my age, which is Young Epilepsy. At first I was only referred to Epilepsy Action because my mum and her friend also have epilepsy, but then when I started my blog, that's when I discovered Young Epilepsy, and that's how I got to know them. So I wish I was referred to them rather than Epilepsy Action. I'm not saying that Epilepsy Action is not a good charity, I'm just saying that for my diagnosis at such a young age, Young Epilepsy was probably the best place to go to in that period of time. The next thing that I wish I knew is that epilepsy would not be my whole life, that I can actually go out and do stuff, because at first when I was diagnosed I felt very helpless. I thought this was going to be my whole life, just having seizures all the time and not being able to go out. That is not the case. I can go out, but I usually go out with a family member or Jake or with a friend. I don't really like to go out alone in case anything happens, but I can actually do things that other people can do, so I'm really thankful for that. The next thing is to just stay positive. I was in a really negative place when I was first diagnosed, and I wish I knew then that I should have been more positive than what I were at the time. The next thing that I wish I knew is that there was actually lots of support out there. I didn't know many people who had epilepsy, but turns out now I know quite a few people who either had seizures or have seizures who aren't diagnosed yet, or people who do actually have epilepsy. So I wish I'd known that sooner. Another thing that I wish I'd known sooner is that locally near me, this is just near me, I'm not sure what it's like for any of you, but near me there is no support groups for young children with epilepsy whatsoever. It's only adults, so there was no support group for my age when I was diagnosed, so I wish I'd known that sooner as well. But there is a really lovely youth support group on Young Epilepsy's page, so you can go ahead and check that out on Instagram. So yeah, I hope to see you there. Something else that I wish I'd known before I was diagnosed is that in school my rights and thoughts were also valid, because in high school it wasn't an easy ride. The teachers didn't know anything about it. My teachers were not medically trained whatsoever, so whenever anything would happen they'd just resort to the ambulance. They even rang 111 to the 999 one time, and one time the teacher never even noticed, even though the whole class was telling her that I was having a seizure, and she proceeded to stand on my head and swore, which I'm not going to repeat because this is a child-friendly channel, but that is what happened in school. The next thing that I wish I knew is that I will not be able to drive anytime soon. I cannot have driving lessons due to my seizures because they are still not under control yet, so I can't drive anytime soon. The next thing I wish I knew is that I could still reach my goals. I have reached a lot of my goals since getting diagnosed with epilepsy, and wow, they've been pretty big, amazing ones, like going to Robot Burn Hospital, donating all the toys and donating over £500, doing all my Young Epilepsy and Epilepsy Action fundraising, and just doing so many blogs online for all of you, and I'm so happy that I've been able to do that because that is a goal of mine. The next thing I wish I'd known sooner is that I'm still a normal person. I'm still an average human being. I'm just, different. I'm a warrior, and I'm still a normal person, and that matters. The next thing I wish I'd known sooner is that it's actually manageable, and that, like I said earlier, it doesn't control your whole life, and that it is manageable, so yeah. The next thing I wish I knew sooner was that I'm too old to outgrow my seizures. I cannot outgrow them. It's basically with me for the whole of my life. Unfortunately, I'm too old to outgrow them, or there's a very rare chance that I will do, but the chances are very slim that I will outgrow it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm actually doing a fundraiser for Young Epilepsy right now. It is the 26 Miles 26 Days Challenge. I will leave the link down below to this giving page where you can donate and share if you can. I don't mind if you don't, as long as you support me, that's all that matters. and I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want a part 2 of this, which I'm already planning on doing, leave a comment down below and I will see you guys later. Bye!
Through your wings.